Want to say it?
I did.
Let's do it again. You ready? I'm the king of the world. Say it. I'm the king of the world.
People always told me I need someone like you, someone who gets me and someone who's cool, yeah. And I like the way you are, and now I want it all.
All right, guys. Well, we are in Tappan, in Ohio, Tappan Lake Campground. The little lady over here is getting us some breakfast going. And you can see there's a big hole in the wall over here where the fridge used to be. I am in the process of putting in a new fridge. I already took it all outside. So that's where that one is. We're waiting for a call from the people who are delivering another one. Luckily, the local Larose had another one of the exact same model in black. They had one of them available. So I tried one fix with this thing, which was called a run capacitor. It's supposed to, like, I don't know, regulate when it gets cold and when it doesn't. And that didn't work. So I don't have time to mess around with trying to fix it. I mean, I could fix it if I had more time to play with it, but I just don't. So I had to grab up the one while it was available because, you know, they're just not available in black anywhere. So I went ahead and just bought another one. They're really not all that expensive anyway. So we'll have a new fridge coming today. Just waiting for them to get here right now. And they should be coming from that way. I took the B up there and parked it. I got the old one here waiting for them to pick it up. I put out our carpet here because I think we're supposed to have minimal rain as opposed to the past couple days where it's just been pouring off and on. And we bought this nifty little screen tent yesterday. And me and Courtney and Marion fumbled around with it out here until we got it set up. So that's a good thing to have in case it rains, because everybody's coming up here for my brother's birthday in a couple days. We got our fire pit over here. We have got a handful of wood over here. We might have to get some more. And we've got the Blackstone set up right here, which Courtney made breakfast burritos the other morning, and then I made fajitas last night, chicken fajitas. They were delicious. So, oh man, I'm already sweating like a pig. It's only like 8:30 a.m. So anyway, that's what's going on here at the moment. Courtney is here. She's camping on the other side of the park in a tent. And then Kyle and the littles are coming today, this morning. We're going to have some breakfast. We're going to go swimming. We're going to have a lot of fun. Little lady.
Yeah?
Good morning, little lady.
Good morning.
I love you.
I love you.
How's your toast, babe?
Good.
Good. What kind of toast is it?
Raisin toast.
Raisin toast. It is delicious. And there's mine sitting over there waiting for me. So we'll catch up with you later. Okay, so I told you about the fridge. It's still waiting here. The guy is on his way. He ought to be here pretty soon. Kyle and the littles are on their way. Probably going to be up here any minute. Here we have the campsite. I told you about this thing here, but we also replaced the awning. We have a brand new awning up here. We're having a little bit of trouble with the spring mechanism inside, so that like when we go to put it back up, it's supposed to go and like pull it up there, but they're not twisted enough. And when we tried to twist them, I like battered my thumb on these things because you have to take them out of there and whatever. Anyways, and one other thing that I did in here while we've been here is to fix this microwave shelf here. This thing is held in place by these long screws. And as we're driving, it's jumping around. The microwave is moving all around. And this thing was sliding out and then bending down. So I cut a couple pieces of wood, screwed them in there and into there. So now this thing isn't going anywhere. Unfortunately, I did notice a little bit of some water leakage around here. That's definitely not a good thing. I climbed up on the roof though, and I was going to reseal it, and I had to take off the entire air conditioning unit to do that. So that's going to have to wait for the moment, but I'll get to that soon. For now, we are kicking back out here, getting ready to make some breakfast on the Blackstone as soon as Kyle and the littles get here. All right, the new fridge is officially in. Check it out, babe. Let's see if it's getting cold at least.
Oh,
You can even smell the cold,
nice.
can't you? Yeah. Thank God.
Yes.
I didn't have time to mess with trying to get a refund or trying to exchange it or anything like that. I tried a little bit and there was too many hoops to jump through, so I just said screw it. It's a cheap fridge anyway, so babe, we're looking at your butt right now.
Sorry, work must get done.
All right, guys, we rented a pontoon boat. Here's everybody cruising along. Say hi, little. Say hi. Say hi, Tiny. Are you having fun? I'm the king of the world! Want to say it?
I did.
Let's do it again. You ready? I'm the king of the world! Say it! I'm the king of the world!
Once we get
Okay, where are we going?
turning, we're turning.
We're turning? Okay.
Soon when we get to that. I'm floating, Pappy. I'm
What?
floating.
You want to get down? Oh, you want to stay? Oh, guys, this has been one absolutely crazy week. I gotta try to back my brain up to the day we were on the lake, what you just saw where we were on the pontoon boat. We rented the boat, we went out for almost 4 hours. It was so hot, I got sunburned like crazy. And then that night, we got rained out. I mean, the rain here has been absolutely crazy. Look at this fire pit. This fire pit over here is completely full of rainwater. We can't even have a fire right now unless I would find a way to drain that. Which, if I really wanted to, I could. I could dig a moat and another hole over here, and I could just drain the water into the hole. But Courtney and Kyle are not here. The littles are not here. So we're not even going to bother having the final fire for tonight. All right, let me think a minute here what happened. It's been raining almost non-stop the entire time we've been here. I don't remember if I showed you that we had this pulled out, but I put that back up the other day. This stuff here, it's pointless. We've had our clothes hanging on this thing because it gets sunny for a little bit, and then it just starts pouring rain again. So the clothes are still here soaked. This thing, anytime we straightened it up, it ends up getting blown all over and soaked. This is Saturday today, and so this place is pretty filled up right now. I don't think there's anybody in that tent right now. They showed up yesterday, and it was raining so hard, I think they basically set up their tent and took off. This is pretty packed up here now, even though a couple of them showed up yesterday, and again, even though they were in RVs, they took off as well. And everything is pretty dry out here tonight. Apparently we're not supposed to have any rain tonight, but God only knows. That changes on a dime, and these clouds look like rain clouds. So I don't know, I thought about calling Courtney and see if she wanted to come up here, pitch her tent right here, and have the final fire tonight, but it's just too much of a gamble. You know, it's just, it rains just out of nowhere here. So with our luck, she'd get up here and they would get rained out again anyway. So let me back up a second. Thursday is the day that they came over. We had breakfast here. We went out on a pontoon boat for a while. And then right after that, we were getting ready to go swimming. And we were going to meet down there at the lake. We got down there, and there was a ranger sitting down there, like I guess making sure nobody was getting in the water because the clouds were getting absolutely crazy. 10 minutes after that, not even 10 minutes, probably 4 minutes after that, it just poured. And it poured and poured and poured to where they finally decided just to pack up and go, because they were over there in a tent, and I'm sitting over here worried about them in the RV. And, you know, there's not a whole lot of room in the RV, or else I would have just had them all come over here. And, I mean, the rain and all these tall trees and everything, we have no internet, so we couldn't even watch a movie. Of course, we do have DVDs, we could have done that, but It was just absolutely chaotic. It was crazy. So anyway, that brings us to today, where we spent the day at my brother's house for his birthday, and we just got home just a little bit ago. We're trying to settle in and get a few other things done, and it's just been absolutely crazy. I changed my reservations that I had to come back here and stay for a month from September to October. I changed it to a park that's way closer to Canton, because this place, when I was out here and I lived out here, it seemed like it was no big deal to drive up here to the campground and then drive back to the house in Canton, drive back up here to the campground. It's an hour and a half to get there. Driving even to Walmart is an hour. It's absolutely crazy if you forget something and the fridge has not worked until we got the new one on Thursday morning. So we've had to, it's just been chaos. I'm just going to shut up because I could just go on and on and on and on. Absolute chaos. So I got another park for when we return to Ohio. It's much closer to Canton, like 20 minutes away. We'll be able to regain what we lost this weekend, or this entire week here, and have people over to have campfires. It'll be fall at that point, and hopefully it'll go much better than it did this time. So I'm gonna sign off here, guys, and yeah, I gotta clean this up. We gotta get ready because we roll out of here tomorrow, and we'll have more videos coming, and yeah, just absolute chaos. We'll see you later.
People always told me I need someone like you, someone who gets me and someone who's cool, yeah.